Hello everybody, good morning, I am here in Fukui. Yuka and Kyle are actually taking a nap, so Yuka suggested that it was probably a good idea if I did a bit of a live stream around Fukui while they take a nap. So let's get started. How is everybody? So, as you can see, it's a beautiful, clean, crisp blue sky, but it is super cold. Can you guys hear me? Because I have the microphone on, but I was having a bit of technical issues. I don't know if it's actually alright. Testing, can you hear me? Can hear you, but sounds windy. Okay, that's not good. Not good. Can you hear the wind though? That's the big question. So every couple of minutes, this big T-Rex is kind of moving a little bit. Oh. Kind of smiling. Okay, let's keep going. I'm stronger than the wind. Well, I feel stronger than the wind. So yes, as you can probably tell, this is not Kyoto. Yuka and I did a big drive. It took about 2.5 hours, just under 3 hours to get here from Shiga, which was quite close actually. Oh man, that little bit right there by the T-Rex was really cold. But the sun is super warm and we're in Fukui. It has been about a year since I was last in Fukui. Now today, Yuka and I are actually going to go to the Dinosaur Museum, which is somewhere I wanted to go on my last trip here, but I didn't really have enough time and I didn't have a vehicle at that moment. So and plus I kind of wanted to come here with Kyle too. So Yuka and I stayed at this hotel here last night because we had some credit card points that we could use to offset the accommodation, so that was motivational because we couldn't get anywhere in Kyoto, any hotels. Everything was pretty full on. And here we have a Fukui Titan Nipponensis. Fukui Titan. Fukui Titan. Well, using points, it was about Ichiman Gosen. So what's that? That's like 150. That's about 100 US. And then that was including breakfast. So we didn't think that was too bad. So this is Fukui Titan. Fukuisaurus. Do you think he saw us? And this one is Fukui Raptor. Fukui Raptor. Now, something I found out when doing some research about the Fukui Dinosaur Museum is that they are actually doing a collaboration with Pokemon right now. So check this out. Hopefully I can. I'll try and show you this. So, from the 8th of March until the 25th of May, they are doing a Pokemon fossil collaboration at the Fukui Dinosaur Museum. So, that looks pretty cool. I'm not quite sure why Pikachu's wearing a cowboy hat. It could be he's channeling the guy from Jurassic Park. He kind of looks like he's... Yeah, I remember the guy from Jurassic Park. Sam Neill wearing a bandana and a shirt like that. So yeah, he must be channeling Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh. Now it is much colder here than it was in Shiga yesterday. And as you can see in the background, there's also a Pikachu there. There seems to be some sort of running thing happening. A bit like a marathon or something, overseas runner registration. So people are doing like a marathon. Fukui Sakura Marathon. Yeah. It is way too cold to be running. Oh my gosh, think of the chafing. Itai. We are going to go to the Fukui Dinosaur Museum. Yes, we are. but it takes about an hour to drive there. So after we check out from the hotel at about 12, then I'm going to drive there. So this particular live stream will only be about an hour and a half until about 12 o'clock. And then, oh my gosh, this place is like a wind tunnel. Ugh, so cold. Has the hunt been successful yet? I have not found any Sakura yet. It is much colder here. There is still snow on the mountains surrounding Fukui. When we were driving here along the coast, we even saw quite a lot of snow. So it was quite a big climate shift. Let Kyle be the one that checks out of the hotel for you guys. He's taking a nap. So if you guys caught our stream yesterday, about the last 25 minutes, Kai-chan was kind of a bit cranky, but it turns out he was just tired, because as soon as we got into the car, he passed out. So it sort of seems to be his routine now. He gets really grizzly just before he wants to go to sleep. So yeah, the stream ended a bit abruptly yesterday because my phone actually went completely dead and flat. So sorry about that. But luckily it did not become a zombie stream. So we have Triceratops on this side. Sort of looks a bit like a stag beetle. Baby one. So Fukui is known as the Dinosaur Kingdom. The Dinosaur Kingdom of Fukui. Don't climb the rock layers. Okay, no bouldering on the outside. So last year when I came here, I sort of walked close to the castle. I went to the castle nearby here. Hello, Rena loves Japan. Have I drunk Strong Zero beer? Strong Zero is not actually beer. It is a chuhai, which is sort of like a... Oh my gosh, how would you describe it? It's just like a clear alcohol with flavoring. And it's very, very strong. And most of the flavors tend to be kind of citrusy, like lemon, lime, etc. And it has a bit of a bad reputation. Kathy Cat! Oh, arigato, Kathy Cat. Arigato, thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. How are you today? I'm here in Fukui. Yeah, we went to Lake Biwa yesterday, actually. I didn't update my Twitch stream. Sorry, we were actually in Lake Biwa yesterday and the day before. So we drove from Lake Biwa, from Shiga to Fukui last night. So Today is a beautiful day. Oh, it's pouring in Tokyo. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that we are not in Tokyo, because it is beautiful here. It is extremely cold here though. It's 9 degrees and it feels like 6 degrees, so it's actually super windy. But if you haven't been to Fukui Station, Kathy Cat, then I think you should come here. It's pretty cool. This is the brand new Shinkansen modified station that they installed last year and opened up. So you can catch the Shinkansen all the way from Tokyo to Fukui. And the Shinkansen actually ends in Tsuruga, which is a port town about 40 kilometers away from Fukui. Arigato. Thanks so much, Kathy Cat, for tuning in, and thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. It's been too long since we caught up. We need to catch up again once we're in Tokyo. I don't know if you missed the news, but Yuka is pregnant and we're expecting a second baby at the end of July. So, coming soon. Okay, so last time I was here in Fukui, I kind of explored more that side of the station and went towards the castle. So I thought this morning I might explore around this side of the station, because it seems a lot warmer. Arigato! Ah, thank you, Kathy Cat. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you so much. So yes, Yuka and I are both kind of hoping for a girl, but at this stage we don't know what it is yet. But we've got the results in an envelope, but we haven't read it yet, and we're planning on doing a gender reveal probably next weekend. We have to sort of organize the stuff and coordinate some people to get all the gender reveal kind of stuff ready so we can be surprised. So, arigato. Can people hear me, or is it a bit windy? Because I am mic'd up. I'm using the new DJI OM7P, and it's got a built-in mic receiver with the mic mini, but sometimes it's a little bit temperamental and syncing. So I actually connected the mic up through Bluetooth as opposed to just turning it on. But we are hoping to go to the Fukui Dinosaur Museum this afternoon, and they are doing a big Pokemon collaboration, so that should be quite fun to actually see Pikachus hunting fossils. Oh, this is definitely the nicest side of the station to be walking on. It's super cold on the other side because there's lots of tall buildings. Make sure it doesn't involve any dynamite. Hello, WPL. It is getting warmer in Japan, but since moving to the north here of Fukui, it is much colder. There's a very, very cold mountain range all kind of surrounding Fukui. There's snow on them mountains.
どうしてフィニックス略してたけど。
Man, this is my second time to Fukui and I quite like it. But then in saying that, it's probably one of those places that is nice to visit, but could be a little frustrating and maybe a little bit small if you are living here. So that's kind of what I like about Tokyo, is it has a lot of diversity. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be using any dynamite for a generator. Who does that anyway? Who wants explosives? I can understand fireworks, but dynamite is probably highly illegal in Japan. We're waiting for a second child. Yes, we are. We did an announcement on our Hinamatsuri stream about 3 weeks ago, so a month ago, on our main channel. So yes, end of July. So Yuka is resting up because she actually needs to take it a little bit easy, and she probably shouldn't be doing long walks. So she gets a bit tired after much longer than an hour and a half. So, arigato, 777. Actually known deaths. That's ridiculous. The happy party that creates grief and trauma. Oh, there goes the Hokuriku Shinkansen. Probably going off to the final stop, Tsuruga. And it'll probably be there in about 10 minutes. 20 minutes tops. Hello, Tracy Garcia. I am walking solo this morning because we don't have to check out of our hotel until about 12 o'clock. So Yuka and Kyle are having a morning nap after breakfast. So we are staying at a fairly central hotel, which you can see from here, the courtyard. This hotel here we are staying at, up there. Now, arigato, arigato. Thank you so much, 777. Arigato. So, now the problem with this hotel, I've got a bit of beef with the hotel. It doesn't have complimentary car parking, but apparently you get complimentary car parking if you stay there a second time. They don't try and wine and dine you with complimentary free parking on the first trip. They want to get their teeth into you, and they'll only give you free parking on your second stay at the hotel. And then the parking, like the elevator situation, is so crazy. So you drive into the parking building of the building next door, up to the 3rd floor, and then that's kind of the drop-off area. And then you go in one set of doors and then into another elevator, and then you go up to the 16th floor, and then you check in on the 16th floor, and then you have to go to a different elevator on the other side of the building that goes up to the rooms. And man, it's like, to get to our car, because you have left something in the car, I had to catch 3 elevators. It's a little inconvenient. So yeah, that's kind of my rant over. Something I noticed about Fukui is that a lot of the buildings, like this is central Fukui, and the tallest building is the new Courtyard Marriott, but most of the other office buildings are not very tall, so they must have height restrictions. Like these ones here could have been some of the tallest buildings before that new redevelopment around the station because of the new Shinkansen that they opened up. Oh, hello, motukitakato. Welcome. This must be like a TV station or something like that, because there's some pretty big satellite dishes there. Or they could be the bat signal. Man, some of these buildings are quite old. But then some of these houses look quite new. The streets are nice and wide. Ah, motoketo kato, arigato. Five Daniel and Yuka memberships, arigato. Arigato, arigato. Arigato, motoketo kato Santa-san. Arigato. So today we should actually get 2 streams out of this, because this morning stream is only going to be like about an hour and a bit until just after 12, and then we're going to drive for about an hour to the Fukui Dinosaur Museum, and then hopefully we'll be able to stream from there for a couple of hours and show you guys some dinosaurs and some fossils. And then I'm gonna be driving all the way back to Tokyo, which is about a 6 and a bit hour drive. That's on the expressway. But if I don't take the expressway, about 9 hours, 9.5 hours. So it's actually quite a long way. So taking the expressway does definitely save a lot of time. Oh my gosh, what a nice park. Can you guys see those mountains in the background there? I'll zoom in. Tell me if you can see the snow. Look at those snowy capped mountains in the distance. Sugoi ne? And a slide. So yes, it is definitely cold. The air is a lot crisper here in Fukui. Oh my gosh, and I think we found some Sakura. I saw pink from a flower, and this looks like the perfect place that has a lot of sun. This park and Sakura. Get in line for the slide. Yeah, there's probably too many kids there. And plus I don't have Kyle with me. If I had Kai-chan with me, then it's a bit easier. Ah, g'day. We found Sakura in Fukui. Yahoo! Yatta! Now, these two trees are not particularly full bloom, but this drinking yet. This is a perfect little spot to just set up a picnic blanket under there. Have a couple of beers. In the spirit of Hanami parties. These petals are hanging on for grim life. It is quite windy. Probably the other way. Oh, something. Totally swamped at work today. So that is a successful mission. Successful mission. We hunted Sakura. Wow, look at that crazy contrail. You should see what type of plane is causing that. There's a plane there. Can you see what type of plane it is? just blind everybody. It's probably not the best idea to look up at the sun. Ah, what a nice park. It's definitely nice to get some sun. Because the inner city is very cold. That's a 787. You could actually tell. Can you tell? How does one tell from that? Can you tell by the shape? Oh yeah, I can see it now. It's a long way away. A very long way away. Can you guys see all the snow that we have here? Snow on the mountains behind the basketball net. Look at that. Everything seems to be really spread out here in Fukui. So sort of like the buildings are a little bit bigger, the houses are a little bit bigger, the footpath is a little bit bigger, everything's kind of wider. There's a bit more walking that needs to be done in between each interesting thing. Even the safety cones are further spread apart. Maybe Fukui is a bit like Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. It is just me right now. Yuka told me to let her and Kyle take a nap so that Kai-chan is not going to be cranky this afternoon when we go to the Fukui Dinosaur Museum, which is about an hour drive from central Fukui. So it's quite a mission. It's about 28 or so kilometers away from central Fukui, but you wouldn't think it would take an hour, but there's a lot of traffic lights along the way, and people don't exactly drive super fast. Smaller towns like this. That's where we're gonna go. www.dinosaur.pref.fukui.jp. What's that? Arigato, David. Thomas, arigato for the gifted membership. Arigato, David Thomas. Arigato. Ugh. Just an S. Guys, car doesn't sound super healthy. It sounds a little unhealthy. So something that's really good about driving around Japan, like just on our trip from Tokyo to Shiga, we crossed through a number of prefectures, and then coming from Shiga to Fukui, we crossed through another bunch of prefectures. So I think altogether we've collected maybe 6 or 7 different prefectures, well, that we've driven through. So there's a couple of prefectures which I hadn't really driven through before, so I was quite happy to add some new places. They are doing a Pokemon fossil event there. This thing, look at that, look at Pikachu. He's channeling Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, the OG Jurassic Park. How wide the footpath is on both sides. Some of these houses are pretty big actually, and they have beautiful gardens. And this is like 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 blocks away from central downtown. So it's pretty crazy. Across the road. Up and down, up and down. I could collect Pokemon IRL. What Pokemon would I catch? What type would I hunt and catch? Well, it sort of depends on which generation, right? I generally like the cat Pokemon, but they seem to have cat Pokemon of all different types. So they have the fire one, they had the leaf one, they had the... Are there any electric cat Pokemon? What was Meowth? OG Meowth. Was he just fighting style? It is definitely a nice neighborhood. Very chill. This guy has, what is that? Is that like a snow thresher, or is that like a, for gardening? Is that like a little gardening thing? This looks like a little community garden. This is quite cute. Quaint country town. I don't see any ducks. Oh, I can see duck. I can hear ducks down this side. Oh, there's one. I see one down there. Is that a slow one? Maybe, yeah. So it must snow quite a lot here in winter. Last time I came to Fukui was about this time last year. It was about March, April last year. And it was really cold. Look at that. Oh, those are the same kind of ducks with the white beak that we saw at Shiga yesterday. Beautiful daffodils. Very nice in the sun. Some people doing gardening on a Saturday morning. Hello, duck. Oh, look at that one. He's ascending the mountain. It's a very steep cliff he's climbing. He's doing some bouldering. Taking it easy. One step at a time. Just, oh, pop, pop goes the ducky. Oh, and look, on that other side of the bridge, There's another playground there with a slide. I wonder if I can realize that slide. Maybe, but I'll have to cross over this bridge here. Let's say that the air does feel a lot cleaner, crisper, fresher. Nice fresh air over here. Oh look, there's a big monument over here too. Somewhat famous. This is pretty prime real estate. Sadly, there's no Sakura trees. Fukui has a lot of daffodils. This is a pretty cool structure. Look, it's got a climbing rope there. It's got some little bouldering steps. It's got like some emergency ladder kind of things there. And a slide. Yay! A Fukui slide. Looks kind of narrow. What is written? I can't really see. Kai-chan should like that slide. Hopefully he won't get stuck on it like he did on the slide we rode yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. It's so windy. So I'm changing to front cam to hopefully reduce the wind noise. Is it successful? Is it working? Goodness. So it seems there was a really big earthquake yesterday, last night in Myanmar, 7.7, and even affected Bangkok. So fortunately my mum and dad are not in Thailand, they're in Singapore. So they were actually in Thailand about 2 weeks ago. So they've avoided the kind of state of emergency that is impacting Bangkok now due to the aftershocks and being in close proximity to Myanmar. So my mum is recovering after a full hysterectomy, and she should be seeing the oncologist to work out what the next plan of treatment is for her chemotherapy. So fingers crossed she will be able to come to Japan to see Kaiju next month. Hopefully next month or late April. So it'll be good to see her because we haven't seen her since early December, when we went to Thailand together with my brother to celebrate Kyle's early first birthday and an early Christmas. Yeah, so my mum didn't, she had like keyhole surgery, so her actual incision site is quite small, and that part of the surgery was successful. So yeah, it'll be really good to see her again in person. Like, we do regular FaceTimes, and she really enjoys seeing our live streams with Kaito. See how he's growing, because he is definitely growing and getting a lot more active and skilled. He's gaining new skills all the time, and he's developing a lot more of a personality, but he's also getting a bit sneakier, a little bit manipulative. He's worked out that if he screams like he's having an emergency, then he'll get a bit more attention. So we sort of have to balance that out a bit. Man, this is how you know you're in Fukui. Even the supermarket has dinosaurs and fossils, and the parking symbols have dinosaurs. That's so cute. Even that outside of the supermarket has dinosaurs on it. The terrible twos are not very far off. Yes, they are very, very close. Well, I guess 9 months away. Or 8 months. It's 8 and a bit months to go until he turns 2. But by that time, we're going to have 2. So when the second baby is born, then we're going to have 2 under 2, which is apparently a fate worse than death, according to some of my friends who have actually done that. So I guess we're kind of joining the club, the 2 under 2. Foods market, hearts. Here 'tis. I wonder if it is here 'tis. Here 'tis. But it's the wrong here. Hearing. Tears. But there's no like heart icon. It's low-hanging fruit. But they went with dinosaurs. So this silhouette must be Fukui type Kaitalia. Iseki, healthy and delicious days. In case you guys are wondering what this is a rice washer. Look at this, even the trash recycling. Dinosaurs. Fukui inches. Fukui raptor. Dinosaurs. Inches and Fukui raptor. So this must be the little mascot character of Fukui, a dinosaur, or is he just wearing a dinosaur outfit? It's like he's wearing a dinosaur suit. Now, is that his nose or is that his eyes? The dinosaurs were recycled into petrol. Yeah, they literally became fossil fuel. Rah! It's the rice polisher. A sharkosaur. Sorry, Dan. Hope your mum is doing fine and recovers real soon. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, it has been a little bit stressful over the last year. When did we find out? It must have been about a year. Oh, no, actually it hasn't been a year. It's been since about July last year. So July last year is when my mum and dad actually came to Japan last year, and about June for my dad's 70th birthday, and then it was shortly after that they returned to Papua New Guinea, and then that's when my mum noticed some symptoms. I'm going to switch to the front camera because it's windy and this mic is not doing anything much, which is a bit frustrating. So my mum and dad have actually been out of Papua New Guinea having treatment and so many doctor's appointments and checkups and everything in Thailand and Singapore since about middle of July 2024. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So it's been 8 months. So yeah, the last 8 months have been pretty stressful for our family. Yuka's mum and dad are always super worried and concerned about how my mum is going. My mum has lost a lot of weight. She's lost about nearly 30 kilos. So that's been good in a way. But getting cancer is not the preferred way of shedding weight. So yeah, it definitely was quite heartbreaking, really, to see her deteriorating from the treatment, because the chemo is quite invasive. It has a lot of side effects and it's not a very pleasant experience for anybody to go through. So It is great that both of our parents get along with each other. Yeah. It is. We're quite lucky. But yeah, when Kaitan was born, we were kind of we'd planned that Mum and Dad would have been coming to Japan quite frequently to see Kyle, and they had sort of planned a lot of trips to Japan and like cruises to Japan and around Japan so that they could get off in Tokyo and then see Kyle and just do the diligent grandparent kind of thing. But all of those plans had to be put on hold due to the chemo. So yeah, very frustrating for them because they really miss Kyle. It's their first grandson. But they're super excited that we're going to be having a second one. And my mum is like, oh my gosh, you guys have to have a girl. Oh. And we're like, oh, well, we can't exactly really plan it. This is like extremely random. It's the ultimate lottery. But my mum's like, oh, I've got so many clothes and so much jewellery that I want to give to a granddaughter. I'm like, okay, well, we'll try our best. Hopefully we'll be lucky. Did have to push the button. Happy grandparents, yes. Chemo affected your grandmother back in 06, so it's insane all around. Oh, your grandma had thyroid cancer. Sorry to hear about that. Speaking of thyroids, one of our cats apparently has early stage hyperthyroidism. So we had to start giving her some tablets to sort of regulate her thyroid and her hormones. So because we were just like, oh, why is Can always like hungry and like meowing at us like she's starving to death and we're neglecting her? She's just been fed. So we actually took her to the vet and they did full blood work and everything, and they're like, oh, we noticed her T4 markers are a little bit high, so that's early hyperthyroidism. So please give her this medicine and hopefully it will manage it. So that's kind of what we're doing. How do the cats go with the winter? Well, it's starting to get a lot warmer in Tokyo now. Although this weekend is apparently raining. Kathy Cat came in at the beginning of the stream and said that Tokyo is pouring with rain this weekend. So she said it's a good idea that we're exploring outside of Tokyo. So we didn't exactly plan it that way, but yeah, it worked out well. So yes, the cat survived. Fortunately, at our house we have a hot carpet kind of thing, and last winter we actually set up the kotatsu, the heated kotatsu table, but this year we chose not to, because Kyle was sort of getting to this age where he's running around a lot more and he wants to push his little ampaman like mini car thing around, so the kotatsu takes up a bit too much space in our living room. So, but yeah, the cats are pretty chill. They have survived. Yeah, kotatsu tables are so good. They're a little bit dangerous though, because they're so easy to just like take a nap under, and then before you realize it, it's like 6 a.m. the next morning and it's sunny time. It's time to wake up. Yay, another park. Man, Fukui has lots of nice parks. All sort of close to the station, which is good. Lots of exercise benches here. Oh, we found some more Sakura. Hooray, that's good. Sakura, 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 Sakura. This is actually a very nice park. I would rate this park. Only thing this park is missing is a toilet, but you can't win them all. It's got a nice swing set, it's got water, it's got a covered area for adults to sit, it's got a slide, it has exercise equipment and Sakura. Yay! And it's not just any slide, it's a bumpy slide. And it's plastic too. Yeah. That's a 9 out of 10 slide, that one. Yappa. And it's got dinosaurs. Fukui Dinosaur Kingdom. Dinosaur Kingdom Fukui. So sorry, Justin. I wanted to actually walk through Fukui Station. Oh, banzai! Oh, banzai! What is this? Fukui Yatai Village Map. Itsumo arigato. Itsumo arigato. Beep, 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 beep. No! No, no! Wow, kawaii! This place must be pumping at night. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Stuff doesn't open until 5. Ah, and this place doesn't actually open until the 4th of April. So this place is brand new. It doesn't open until next week. Oh, okay. Fukui Yatai Mura. It's good that they're utilizing all of this space underneath the train station for like additional little businesses and experiences. Reflection reveal, looking good. Arigato. What the heck is this guy? This guy looks creepy AF. He's a snorkeling scientist Fukui raptor. Yeah, alright. I might just grab a quick photo of this guy, talk him out there. It's a little bit of changiness, but I wonder what the significance of the snorkel is. Brute. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. And as you can see, I shaved today, so yes, I'm not as disheveled as yesterday. You don't need to put a tie on. And look, he's even got dinosaur boots on. He's got laces on. I wonder how he steps into those boots. Interesting. Well, I didn't encounter him on my last trip to Fukui. Pteranodon. Pteranodon. It's the same kind of pteranodon. Oh, look at this. We are in the Pteranodon Sanctuary. There is a Pteranodon Sanctuary here to protect all of the endangered pteranodons from being exploited and hunted for their skin. Oh, look, there's another dinosaur in the suit. Except for this guy's got a little bow tie, and he's still got his boots on. Kawaii. This is Fukui Station, the Echizen Railway. Look at this, there's dinosaur egg love seats. What is this? Is this like an ankylosaurus? What was the name of the dinosaur that had a sail on its back? I'm starting to think this town has something to do with dinosaurs. Me too. Look at this. Even the vending machine has Dragonite on it. And a happy Dragonite. Hello, Rubisha. Now, if you guys didn't watch our Hokuriku Shinkansen video from last year when I came to Fukui, this is actually where the video ended. And then I did a live stream from around Fukui. So this is Fukui wrapped up. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't think those are real, sadly. So yes, this is the brand new Fukui station, the Shinkansen station. As you can see, everything is super brand new. So close to here is Fukui Castle. There is a Fukui Sakura Matsuri happening at Fukui Castle from the 22nd of March until the 13th of April. I seem to remember over in this corner they had a Lego dinosaur, which I think is this one we can see here by the gate, by the exit. Here we are. Lego dinosaur. People just like randomly build stuff and just like donate it for down here. Huh? This is Fukui Raptor. 70,000 pieces of Lego blocks. 3 meters by 0.3 meters by 1 meter. And it took them about 600 hours to build this Lego Fukui Raptor. This is all the pertinent information here. 70,000 blocks, 600 jikans or 600 hours to build, and then there's dimensions there. And this is the guy who did it. Pretty cool. That's a lot of blocks and a lot of time. A lot of time. So yeah. What time is Lemi-chan doing her stream today with Suzue-chan? That must be coming up soon, right? Oh, Yuka is like, just messaged me. She's like, hurry up. Oh. Check out the bus. Let's go down. That bus does not have dinosaurs. So yes, I think I'm going to have to end the stream once I cross over this road here. So thank you so much everybody for joining in, and this morning's very pleasant sunny walk around central Fukui. Hope you enjoyed seeing Fukui again. And please stay tuned for our stream, which is going to be later this afternoon. Probably going to be clashing a little bit with Lemi-chan, but we hope that you can join us too, or have us playing in a second browser window or on an alternate device or something. Arigato. Now I think we're going to be streaming on our main channel, so this channel here, but I'll confirm with Yuka if we're going to do it on this channel. Arigato everybody, thank you. And Ravisha, to answer your question, no, my parents are living in Singapore, right? Well, they're not living there, they're just kind of temporary medical tourism there. So yeah, but they're in Singapore, so they're not in Thailand right now. So they are safe from the Myanmar earthquake. So with that, arigato. Until next time, don't forget to remain curious and smash the like button. Onegaishimasu, and please subscribe to our live stream channel, Daniel and Yuka Live. Mata nyan. Bye bye.